I won't be long. This episode, 10 out of 10. Seeing Cad Bane in action, man, I missed that all in the Clone Wars. Seeing that bounty hunter from The Mandalorian face off Cad Bane. Normally, it'd be kind of annoying seeing new characters being able to beat up old characters, but this wasn't it. They were both literally on toe-to-toe, and it felt realistic. Because, I mean, if Cad Bane was going all out, because if you can see, he has some kind of thing on his head. So I think Boba Fett did shot him in the head, and that entire thing is canon. So that's probably pretty cool. Boba Fett is alpha. Kind of called it when I talked to my friends about that. Is like, if Omega is, well, Omega, then that means the alpha could be Boba Fett. And since that is it, then now it's just, when will Boba Fett and Omega meet? It's kind of the one thing I'm waiting on. Although there isn't a lot of the Bad Batch themselves, I kind of liked how Omega kind of handled the situation. She had to basically... She got lucky, because had the bounty hunter from Mandalorian not arrived, yeah, she would have been in Kamino at this point, and the Bad Batch would not have been able to get to her in time. So it seems that obviously we have the one side of the Kaminoans, the Prime Minister after Omega for obviously wanting to keep themselves relevant to the Empire. That other one that hired the bounty hunter from the Mandalorian. I forgot her name. I always forget her name. So it seems like we might get a civil war within the Kaminoans and a clones versus Empire thing at some point. It feels like everything here is being set up for something big. Now that they have Omega back, and now that everything is starting to be taking place, every little dot is connecting. The next thing that has to come through is Crosshair. Crosshair is still going to be the bigger threat, and his group has to be obviously like the big, the challenge for the Bad Batch. But this episode on its own was probably the best. It's rare to get a 10 out of 10 since the first one is the 10 out of 10. But this one's another 10 out of 10 for me. I mean, Cad Bane is just so cool. He's collected, and obviously when things just go wrong and is a failure, obviously he'd be pissed since, well, he doesn't get paid for it. But overall, I just enjoy the episode, and the little robot, as much as I dislike him, it's just funny how he speaks and how he interacts. But all in all, perfect, damn good episode.